Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Gohan Goten and Trunks Part 1. So we have Gohan Goten and Trunks Part 1 and Gohan Goten and Trunks Part 2. Part 1 is, I believe, against the trio variation of the card, so the Hybrid Saiyans trio variation that we got a couple of years back. And the challenge here is to use 4 Bonded Master and Disciple characters. This is going to be most easily achieved from the Future Saga. You've got Strength Blue Boys, you've got Int Vegeta and Trunks, Strength Future Gohan, and you've got the Int Future Gohan from the World Tournament. You can use some other different units, but it will make it slightly more difficult. You'll have to rely a bit on either evasion or super attacks or things like that. But these aren't the only units. But these are the ones I found pretty much guarantee us success. The 2 crucial units to this are the Strength Rose and the Insamasu. Sounds a bit weird outside of your leads, but the reason for this is because they fundamentally are a huge portion of our damage. How the fight works is pretty simple. They shoot a 7.4 million super. They are guaranteed to do it in the first, second, and third slot. So they will fire that super in the first slot, they'll fire it in the second slot, and they'll fire it in the third one. Guaranteed to do it every turn, they'll always do it after you super. They hit for 2.1 million. 4.2 million defense, and they hit for 7.4 million supers, so they are pretty damn tough. They are, however, weak to attack lowering, so that is something that is pretty important. Attack lowering gives you the opportunity to obviously kind of control the fight a little bit, which is always super important, so that helps. Then on top of that as well, we obviously have them as a tech type unit. So we know that if we bring in type units, we do have an advantage. It's a singular type fight. Doesn't necessarily mean that everything's easy, but they are a singular type fight. It does make planning for it at least a little bit simpler. So with that kind of open and with that kind of discussed, obviously, how is this going to work? So we're going to try to have Int Vegeta and Trunks in one rotation, Strength Rose Zamasu on the other rotation. Doing this enables us to have pretty much maximum damage. We want to float one of the Strength Blue Boys, but we do want both to pretty much use their active skills as soon as they're available. The active skill we will use will be the Vegeta Goku active skill. The reason for this, will be the Vegeta active skill of the Goku Vegeta. The reason for this is twofold. The damage from it is pretty good, and also it adds additional stats to the rest of our Future Saga rotation, which is very, very important should we not win by the 4th turn. See, because what you're going to do is you're going to Whis immediately. You're then going to Whis again once that Whis expires, and that gives you 4 turns essentially to win. If you fail to win in those 4 turns, you can do it. You can definitely do it. But if you fail to win in those 4 turns, you can struggle a little bit. Like, it isn't necessarily so easy after that because the damage is so high. But the one nice thing I will say is that Zamasu and Goku Rose do a great job. Zamasu's damage is incredibly high, like ridiculously high, and that's actually one of the reasons why I brought him. His damage in this fight, the way he works is just great for this fight. He nullifies their super, he hits them with a lot of damage, he attack lowers them, he does a lot of very crucial things that make this fight much easier when he is a consistent presence in it. So as always, it's kind of like a little bit of a discussion around about, is he worth bringing? And I definitely think he is. He is an absolute powerhouse. His damage in this fight really kind of warrants using him, which is crazy, because it's like he's a specialist for this one. Whether they had that in mind or not, I don't know, but he feels like a genuine specialist for this event, which is fine, no problem. So yeah, basically to cut a long story short, everything going okay so far. I think what you do then is you just use the active skills once they become available, as you can see me doing here. Pop all the active skills, have them do their thing, and then you're done. You finish them off with a little bit of supers, You might be left with a little bit of health. That's okay. You don't have to panic. Let him get hit with that little bit of health. You should be able to finish him off. Remember that attack pattern will remain the same. So he will do an additional, and then a super, and then same second slot, third slot. So just be mindful of that, especially in the 5th turn, because you no longer have the Whis to actually actively reduce the amount of damage that you're taking. So keep that in mind. And yeah, otherwise, other than that, it's pretty good. Honestly, I thought it was a pretty solid run. I thought it was pretty decent. And yeah, ultimately at the end of the day, I think this team did it really, really well. The thing about the team, you could maybe replace Zamasu and Goku Rose, but you need to bring someone that has equivalent damage. Maybe into SS4 Gogeta, because he fits into the Fuse Fighters lead. With someone else, I tried Physical Vegito. It almost worked a couple times, but did have a couple weaknesses. But, you know, it just depends on your RNG at the end of the day. If Vegito dodges the super, you're golden. If not, you're in trouble. But yeah, that's really it. Honestly, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, as always, take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. If you have any questions or queries, hit me in the comments. Bye.